anything. How can I help you?
Hi, yes. I would like to speak with the supervisor or lieutenant that's on duty.
Okay, the supervisor that's on duty is currently on a call. What can I do for you?
I was looking to get the name and badge. Excuse me. I was looking to get the name and badge number of an officer. I'm wishing to file a complaint.
Come on, sir. Door's open. Is the camera necessary, sir?
Yes, it definitely is.
Okay. Stand by, please.
Is the camera necessary? Meanwhile, there's a camera right there on the speaker box.
You can start with it. I've called the supervisor, so he's on his way here.
They need to know who I am? They need to know who I am? You just say Mr. Turner. Yep.
My name is Mr. Turner.
Oh, nice to
I know
meet
you
you,
should be
sir.
doing something better right now with the time, but unfortunately we're here.
Sure.
I had an unpleasant encounter with one of your officers.
Okay.
They were driving cars 17-2.
Okay.
I'm not sure which officer it was, the name.
Okay.
But spoke with the dispatch lady here. She said it was either Smith or Toller, I believe. So I'm hoping that you can maybe help me out with that so I can identify the correct officer in my complaint.
This is totally irrelevant. I'm just curious. Do you do like the auditor type stuff, like where you like the YouTube channel or stuff? Or?
Yeah, I have a YouTube channel. I'm not sure if you know. Have you heard of the Batosai?
Who?
The Batosai.
Batosai? No, sir.
Phil Turner. Okay. Yeah. I have a YouTube channel. Have you heard of Turner vs. Shriver?
Turner versus Trevor.
So
That does sound familiar, yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm the Turner in that case.
Okay. We collectively have to work together, right? I mean, as police, you guys are doing your thing, exercising your rights, and the vast majority of the time we recognize that and we try not to, have a problem with that. Obviously, there are instances, they're all over the YouTube channels where those things have gotten out of hand on either side, and we do hold our guys to a very high standard. So when you file the complaint, it will go through, well, you've read the process. It'll go through all the administrative people who are responsible for that, and they'll conduct an investigation. They may follow up with you. They follow up with the officer. So, we don't take it lightly even when it's these kind of encounters between police and auditors. We take all those interactions just as seriously as we would from any other citizen. So,
Okay. Officer
Cooley.
Sergeant
Cooley.
Sergeant Cooley.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Here, I can even give you one of my business cards.
Yeah, I think I might have a business card in the car. I'm gonna go grab it real quick. Hopefully, I think I still. All right, so I'm gonna be filing this complaint here against Belton PD. So we're gonna go ahead and submit this today.
So is this a complaint on a case or a complaint on an officer?
Complaint on an officer.
Okay, gotcha.
There we go.
So I got like a little stamp here I could put received down here at the bottom on today's date.
Perfect.
You okay with that? All right. All right, so it just says received today, April 27th, 2023.
Okay.
Okay, cool. I can get this, are you wanting to talk to a supervisor or you want me to just get this to IA?
Are they actually in today, the internal affairs?
You know what? Actually, no. Captain Fields is the one that handles all that. He's actually out today.
Oh, he's
but
out today.
I could probably get a supervisor to come talk to you if you'd like.
Hey, that's cool. I can talk to
all
the
right.
supervisor.
Did you want to hang on to this until they get here?
Can I get a copy of it first?
Yeah,
and
sure.
then
Yeah, of
go
course.
about that route. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, so this is the copy, and then did you want to hold on to the original?
No, the original's good for
Okay,
the
all right. I'll hold on
supervisor.
to it right here until the supervisor comes to talk to you. Okay?
That sounds good.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
Pretty good.
All right. You want to chat outside? I want to disturb these folks.
You Mr. Turner?
Yep.
Okay. Did you already talk to one of the captains, Captain Fields maybe? Because I seem to remember something about this, about the officer with the flashlight and stuff.
No, I did not talk to Officer Fields, but I did talk to a different officer. Why can I not remember his name? I actually talked to him the night of the incident.
Okay. And they gave you a complaint packet, a record of complaint, and all that?
Yes. Well, all your information's out there in the front, so it's not a problem.
Okay.
So I was just kind of explaining to him the situation. I was trying to get the name and badge number of the officer who wouldn't give it to me.
Okay.
But he was able to provide it and everything, so I was able to get that information to file the complaint. But this happened back in March.
Okay.
So, of course, open records and getting the video. Want to make sure I file a thorough complaint of the incident.
Okay, so you do want to formalize a complaint.
Right.
Okay. Well, I will get this to our IA and stuff, and they will be contacting you.
Gotcha. I don't think I left any contact information on there,
Okay.
but if I can remember that, I really can't remember that deputy's, the officer's name. I think he was a supervisor. Not Chubbs. Stubbs, no. I can't remember. I don't know. Anyways, I can leave some contact information behind.
Would you like to write on the bottom, or?
Yeah, I can give you the email address if you want.
Yeah, let me grab a pen real quick.
Yeah, so that way, if they have any questions or concerns, they can reach out to me if
Yeah,
need
if you
be.
want to just go ahead and fill out whatever your name, email, whatever works best for you.
Yeah, email's best.
Hey, so it turns out the kid was at band practice the whole time and never told anybody. So we looped. But thank you so much for that info. I appreciate you. Okay, thanks. Bye.
Have you heard of this case law, by the way? Attorney v. Driver?
Yes.
You heard of that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's what converted it over from Fourth Amendment to First Amendment. It's what converted it from a Fourth Amendment to a First Amendment decision.
Yeah, it was actually both, but that was actually me in that one.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, congratulations.
thanks. I mean, it was definitely needed, but still got work to do.
Well, and the thing is, in Belton, we never. I mean, I don't care. You film it in here. Obviously, you turn around, you got cameras behind you. It's if people record, they record.
Right.
It's a good way for people to sit there and see what we do. It's a good way for people to interact with the police and stuff. And usually, the only thing we ask is you don't interfere with the actual stops or the infractions, or people when we're sitting there trying to take somebody into custody. Please just don't get close and get into it. Record all you want. I mean, it's
Yeah, I've been doing it since 2011, and I can say that surprisingly, I've never been arrested for interference. I've been arrested for not providing my ID, which has been dismissed many times, but never for interfering police. I've recorded many traffic stops. I even exercised my First Amendment right during using my free speech to kind of talk to the officers, talk to the driver in a respectful manner. I'm not there to antagonize, but of course that is protected speech. But again, when it comes to interference, of course keep a respectable distance. Not going to physically interfere. So bases covered there.
absolutely. I mean, and I appreciate you. I mean that's when somebody's educated, articulate and stuff, and they're doing what they're supposed to be doing. They have what they have a right to do. Absolutely.
So I will bring up one concern that I did not put in the complaint. When it comes to recording, I try to do it from a respectable distance. In this situation, I was across the street.
Okay.
I'm not a big fan of the flashlight, because I think your chief sent out a memo to 2 auditors or something. I think this was a while ago. They don't want to flash flashlights in the officer's face. So if possible, I would like that same courtesy. So that way, I'll sit there silently record, do my thing. But if you're shining a light at my face, maybe we can come to some sort of agreement to where, do I need to come closer so you can see me, or what would you prefer in that situation?
What I would recommend is I would expect if somebody shines a light in your general direction, just to see who you are. That way I get a description of who you are. If you're not doing anything other than just recording, it shouldn't be a big problem. To sit there and hold the flashlight on you for long periods of time, I would see that as maybe a problem. But to sit there and just say, okay, that way I know who I'm looking at. I've got you on body camera. You've got me on camera. I'm doing my job. You're doing your job from a distance. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, that's not a problem.
But yeah,
unfortunately, in this situation, that's not what happened.
but the guys, so some of the guys that you might be referring to and stuff, either holding a flashlight on a police officer while we're trying to do a job, or laser pointers and stuff, that's where it gets dangerous, because it's just, we ain't gonna, you know, be blinded while we're dealing with somebody else.
Understood.
You know,
Yeah, I just didn't want the whole, because I'm not sure what dealings you guys had with or what you guys ran into, but you know, I do things a little differently. But you know, that was my first encounter with those officers. I never met them before, so you know, to be treated that way was kind of disrespectful. And I just moved here, so that's
Yeah.
not cool for me. So.
well, and I'm hoping that you have a good experience with Belton, because you know, we do. I mean, downtown, we have a good quality of life down here. Belton's a really fun place, you know. So get out there and see as much as you can, stuff. Record when you want to and stuff. I've been here 26 years. Love the town. Live in the town. I call it home. You know, we got good citizen support. I mean, obviously, some folks and stuff, they, you know, if they want to get on the other side of the law or something, then obviously, you know, some of them, you know, frown on Belton. But the thing is, I think we have real positive interactions with the citizens and stuff like that. And I look forward to seeing you out there doing your thing. You know.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's a fun activity to do, and I encourage anyone to do it. And I think, you know, if both sides are respectful, there shouldn't be a problem.
Exactly.
So I'm hoping that we can nip this in the butt quick, because I don't, you know, because right now I have a lawsuit against Corrigan. I don't know if you know where Corrigan's at, but it's in Texas. But I don't want to do that here. That's not my goal. My goal is to continuously to exercise my First Amendment right and do so in a respectful manner, and you know, keep it moving. That's it.
Sounds good. All right.
All right. Thank you for your time. I appreciate it.
Appreciate you.
What's your first name?
Larry.
Larry Bird.
Yep.
Deputy Larry Bird, right?
Yep, Deputy
Okay.
Chief. Yeah.
All right. And Fields is responsible for IA?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yep.
perfect. I'll be in touch.
All right, thanks.
Thank you.